this show by singing this song because it's very appropriate to what's going on. You know, and it is my hit single, so we're going to just start by singing. Put on some phones, sing along if you know it. Show number 78, people. That is 78 shows in a row without missing one. Every 2 weeks for 78 weeks. 78 shows? Oh, that's 156 weeks. Woo! That's quick math. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like we do. It would. Oh, well, things will change and leaves will fall and it will rain. Transformed before your eyes with no time for chasing. Why did that happen? Oh, you never know just how life is gonna go. So you jump in your boat and row, row, row. Jump in your boat and row, row, row. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like we do. It would. I like that you all are singing along. Let's do it again. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like we do. It would. Whoa, you gotta aim high and go for your pie in the sky. Go ahead and trust yourself. Everything will right itself. Go ahead now, follow your dream. Jump in your boat and row, row, row. Jump in your boat and row, row, row. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like we do. It would. Woo! All right. Yay! Welcome to show number 78. If you guys would like to support me, Laura Shepard, by going to patreon.com and becoming a patron of the show, or come by the show, or share the show, or comment on the show. How about it? Yo, yo, yo! Oh, welcome guests. We've got guests arriving because you can always be live here in the audience.
All right.
Today, our first guest
I'm sorry.
is going to be, that's all right, don't you worry. Our first guest is going to be Joe B. Joe B, will you join me on the stage here?
Yay, Joe!
Yay, Joe B! You can sit on either side. Bring your little poster up here. We
And
like
Jessie,
you, Joe B.
And you have a message from Jessie. She says, "Nice skirt. Glad
Oh.
you're wearing it well."
Yes,
So-
this is an antique.
Yeah.
Probably from the 50s, and I just got it from
Yes.
from
Diane's Antique
Diantique's
Store.
Antique Store, and it was well worth it was well worth it. So, Joe,
Hi.
I give you this. Everybody say hi to Joe.
Hi,
Joe.
Good morning.
Joe,
All
you live
right.
here in Gulfport,
I do.
and you're a musician.
I am. Yeah, we play around with Rich and Joe show.
The Rich and Joe Show. Yep. But that's not what we're up here talking about. What did you do in life before you became a Rich and Joe Show in Gulfport?
A little of everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
A jack of all trades.
Yeah.
And now you have a new passion in life.
I do. We play Golfhockey. We started this game about 4 years ago. It's an offshoot from croquet. It started in croquet.
Golf hockey.
And now this is Golfhockey, because what happened is that we kept moving the wickets further and further away in croquet, and we kept breaking the sticks. So we ended up with the hockey sticks and the golf clubs.
And okay, wait, here we go. Oh, look, there's some people having fun. Here you go. You want to
Yep.
Can we see
Got
this?
it?
Got
Yep.
that?
Yep.
Golf hockey game.
Awesome Lake Park. I've seen you out there.
Oh!
No, is that? Oh no, where's that? Where's
The rec
Blossom?
center. We play at the rec center. We play at Veterans Park right here in Gulfport, and we play at Madeira Beach and a few other rec centers around the area.
Okay, so this game is similar to croquet in that you have wickets.
We have wickets. Wicket.
We can, oh good, it's good to have
And a ball.
a wicket. Okay, let's see. Yes. Oh, let's see.
Demonstration
We need all the toys up here. Oh my goodness. All right, here we go. Who knew? If you happen to be a sporty.
So we use wickets like this.
Very nice
They
wicket.
go through, and we
With
use,
numbered wickets. These
Yeah.
are not just plain old pieces of metal.
we put 9 of them out there. So it's like golf.
How many does a regular croquet set have? Do we know about that? If we're comparing and contrasting?
Oh, I don't know. How many.
I don't either.
I don't either.
But we don't care about croquet right
Yeah.
now because we're playing golf hockey
We
game.
got a new gig. This is
And we have 9 wickets.
Yeah, we use a ball. We use a street hockey ball. It's a
This
no
is-
bounce ball.
A street hockey ball.
Uh-huh.
Okay, no bounce. Like if I try and bounce, oh,
Yeah.
yeah, no bounce.
Which is nice, you get on the field
I
instead
would-
of having it bounce all over the place. It
Yeah.
just goes where you shoot it.
I should just believe you when you said it was no bounce. I had it tested. All right, so we set up, and how is there a strategic way we set up our wickets?
Not really. We set up different almost all the time just to diversify the course. And then we count strokes like in golf
Uh-huh.
as we go through. We go through 9. And it takes about, with 4 people, it takes about 20 minutes to half an hour.
And you can use,
You can use a golf club or a hockey stick. Some of the guys, some of the people use golf clubs because they used to golf and they've never handled the hockey stick. But people that have handled the hockey stick usually use the hockey stick. But either way, it's a fair game, and either way, it's a fair game because you get the same distance out of the same ball. So it works well.
now can I use a croquet mallet if I prefer?
If you wanted to, yeah, you could, or you could use a field hockey stick.
Okay.
And then we set them up about 60 to 100 feet apart, and then I try to make it like a par 3
Uh-huh.
on each hole,
Uh-huh.
and it works well. We play on Mondays and Thursdays here in Gulfport in Veterans Park at 11 o'clock. So anybody that'd like to come out, we're more than welcome to have you. We have plenty of sticks.
Veterans Park is down there by
O'Malley's.
O'Malley's,
Mhm.
sort of, yeah.
Yeah, we play there pretty much in the summertime because of all the shade, and it's just a nice park to play in.
And you provide sticks for people?
Uh-huh. I have sticks and clubs, golf clubs, and whatever they decide to use, we can facilitate.
Okay, now, let's say I hit it. Do I hit it as many times as it takes to get through the wicket and then the next person goes, or do I hit it once and then you hit it once and then?
Yeah, we go in turns, and then we get out there, the furthest one goes first, and we just keep moving it until we all go through
The furthest, the person the farthest behind
Mhm.
gets to go first
Uh-huh.
until, and if somebody gets way up there,
7 shots.
oh, you only get 7 shots.
7
We
shots.
we have some players in the back here.
Ah.
Was it fun, the
It's
game?
amazing.
Amazing. We got an amazing. We have one player. I have a friend who's never been sporty, and she goes. She has
She loves it.
yeah.
Everyone
So
that plays loves
So
it.
we have a question here.
Okay.
How do you keep score?
how do you keep score?
I have a scorecard that we have, and it's you put people's names in. It's like a golf card.
Like a
golf card, and so
okay.
you count the number of strokes.
Okay.
Now, if you get to 7 and you haven't made it through the wicket, they just give you the wicket and you move on.
That's it.
Because you don't want to leave somebody back there at number 29.
So you don't get a point for that. You get a point if you go through the.
No, you just count the number of strokes. I'm assuming here you
Right.
count the number, and the person with the least strokes at the end of the game is the winner.
Is the winner.
So if you made it through your 9 or 7, 9.
9.
If you made it through your 9 hockeys in 9 strokes, you'd be the winner with the 9. But if
Right.
it's a par 3, that makes 27.
27.
You could be at 27. I'm doing math left and right.
Good for you. Good brain. Good brain work.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
It's a great game, and We sell the kit online, which comes with 9 wickets and scorecards and a couple balls.
But no sticks.
No sticks, because sticks are kind of personal. You know, everyone has a golf club usually,
Yeah.
and the people that play hockey have a hockey stick. But there's lefts and rights, and particular curves and everything else.
Is there really? I think, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And
Well, I know that there's all kinds of golf clubs, so I guess, do you recommend a putter or a driver for?
most of the guys that play use a 5-iron.
A 5-iron, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not
Because when you get close, it's almost like putting, but when you're far away, you still want to get some distance.
And can you have more? Can you bring more than one club?
No, we only one club.
One club. You got to choose that in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there are some rules to this game.
Oh
It's
yeah,
not
there's some rules,
loosey-goosey.
and all the rules are listed on the card,
Okay.
so that everyone sees them.
So you're saying that for Christmas I could order this game
On eBay.
on eBay.
Yeah, go to eBay and then just go right to Golfhockey and it'll come up.
eBay Golfhockey.
Yeah.
And excuse me?
It's one word.
It's one word, Golfhockey. Yeah. And you would have that. Well, and you've been doing this for 4 years.
About 4 years.
Longer than I've been doing the Laura Shepherd Show. Are you a success?
I'm a lot older than you.
Are you a success? Is it? Are you a success?
I think so. I think
Okay.
we've got
I like that positive. Yeah.
Alex Selivanoff. He used to play for the Lightning as a spokesman
Okay.
of the company, and we're looking to bring them into schools
Oh,
and all the rec centers in the area.
yeah.
And
So you mean you have a real superstar?
yeah,
Woo!
yeah.
Oh! Well, if I'd known that,
You
I
got
would have insisted you
celebrities?
brought your superstar to the. No, well, that's okay. So this is a hockey player, you said?
He's a professional hockey player. He played for the Lightning back in 1996 or 1995 for about 8 years.
And how did he get excited about this game?
I met him and explained it to him. He was looking for something new to get into, and he just loved it. When he's in town, he's in Czechoslovakia right now, but when he's in town, we play all the time.
I'll be darned.
Yeah.
And does he beat the pants off everybody because he used to be a hockey player?
He's got the best score. He does have the
He
best
does
score.
have the best score.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And
yeah.
he should, because he's a professional hockey player.
Sure, I go for 2.
He's a professional. Well,
Yeah.
all right. Is there anything else you want to say about this game?
Not really. Just if someone's interested, they can see it on eBay and
Yep.
look at it. They can go to the Golf Hockey Game website and see a video of the game being played.
Okay. Yeah. There is a website, golfhockey.com,
Yeah.
and
Golfhockeygame.com.
excuse me, golfhockeygame.com.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are in town, somebody could just come and watch.
Yeah, if you come down, we encourage them to play, and they do usually.
Uh-huh.
We have a lot of people from O'Malley see us play, and they come over afterwards, and they're all excited. What's this?
Yeah.
And they play.
Okay, and do you have any sets for sale at the game? Like if I wanted to come buy one there?
No.
Well, you better. There you go. I'm giving you some business advice. Laura Shepherd's business advice and math club. Bring a set down there, because who knows? Somebody at O'Malley might take one home.
Yeah, that's true.
I was hoping that you would play some music, and you did bring
I did.
an instrument, and you brought an accompanist.
My son David.
So, David, will you join us up here as accompanist, and then we're going to talk to David about what he does, because you all are an entrepreneurial bunch here.
Family.
Yes, a whole family.
Where is good for me?
You're gonna sit right. I'm gonna get up when you got you here. You get in the middle there. I'm gonna get up and leave after I talk to you for 1 second, because I'm gonna
Sure,
give
sure,
you all
sure.
your.
I actually need to sit on this.
You need to sit on that. Okay, well let's move this.
Oh,
We're
you
gonna
got,
take this
Laura,
out
you
of the
got
way.
a comment from Mary Gee. She
Yeah.
says, love you, great show. Look out, O'Maddies.
Okay, thank you. We love the comments. I'm going to give you this. Okay, so you all are related, father and son, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how long have you been living in Gulfport? Or do you live here or visiting? Or
Born and raised in St. Pete's,
Oh.
and went to California for 17 years.
Oh, but
And
you're
then I've been back for 3 months or so.
3 months or so. And are you guys living in the same house?
Well, I'll get into that
At the
with my
moment,
show,
yeah,
but
okay, we'll talk
yeah,
about it
yeah.
later. Okay, but you do play together. Did you grow up playing together?
Yeah, actually, my first instrument was guitar,
Yeah.
and both of my brothers are also guitarists.
Oh.
There's no drummers in the family, so I just picked up the drums, and he told me not to, but I did anyway.
Oh,
About,
confrontations.
It's too loud for the house, but he got it
About
in.
2 weeks later, we were playing out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to leave the stage, and if you want to play a song, maybe introduce it.
Okay. I'm going to play a song that I've written for, dedicated to all these people that were kind of lost over this past year or two here. This is COVID. This is called Why. Did you have to go away? Why did you have to leave? Walking along the beach, then you were out of reach. Together, just you and me. Why did you have to go away? Why did you have to leave? Talking on the phone, then we were all alone. Together, just you and me. Now that you've gone away, let me find myself. When will you come back to me? Take me off the shelf. Why did you have to go away? Why did you have to leave? Why did you have to go away? Why did you have to leave? Walking along the beach, then we were out of reach. Together, just you and me. Now that you've gone away, left me all alone. When will you come back to me? Call me on the phone. Why did you have to go away? Why did you have to leave? Why did you have to leave me all alone?
All right, we have some.
you.
Don't anybody leave here.
Okay.
We have some guests sneaking in. Now, you all know the show starts promptly at 11. If you come in the audience late, you miss the beginning of the show. Okay, doesn't matter. We're always glad to have live audience members. Now, have you written songs all your life? You've been a songwriter all your life?
Yes.
And you've had some songs recorded. Didn't Sherman record one of yours? Or?
Yeah, Paul Anthony down here went to his recording studio and did some work.
Yeah, seems like you've, okay. And why did you start, I mean, when did you start playing guitar?
When I was about 12, you know, like about, what's that, 57 years ago.
Yeah, and did you always write songs, or did that come later, or?
I've always kind of written songs.
Song, yeah, okay. And how do you write songs? Do you start with the music, or the words, or
I
both?
start with the music, then the melody, and then the words just kind of come.
And then the words kind of come. Okay, do you have another one you'd like to play for us?
Sure, do you want to do that later? Or you want to
No, I want you to play another one now. You might have to play more later too, but we're going to start with another one right now because I really enjoy songs that people wrote. And so that one, you know, why? Oh,
Yeah.
I know, it's terrible. So sing us another one. Tell us a little bit about it, and then we'll move on.
Right.
Okay, this is called Don't Tell Mama.
back up here at the end.
All right.
All right, now
Hi.
we're going to shift over here to
Okay.
David.
Yeah.
David B.
Sweaty David.
Sweaty David. David, what's that you're playing? Just in case people don't know.
It's a cajon.
It's a cajon.
Yeah, Cajon. Cajon.
And it's a box. Okay, stand up for a second.
Yeah.
Let's. You've got a little padding. It's a box with a hole in it.
Yep. And inside there's kind of ribbed metal. Makes it sound like a snare. So you have the bass sound and the snare sound.
Yeah, there you
Great
go.
for acoustic playing out.
There you go. Great for it's amazing how many different sounds it'll make.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. My dad got me this actually.
Oh,
Christmas present a couple years
Christmas
ago.
present. See, he could have got you a golf hockey game,
I know. He should have.
but instead, how do you do in the game? Like, who wins between you and your dad? Are you,
Well, he has 4 years on me.
yeah, okay.
You know, but I'm doing pretty good. I keep my own, and I think my goal is to get for the mid-20s. You know.
Oh, that's yeah, to get the score
Yeah,
within the
score-wise
mid-20s.
mid-20s, and I started.
Well, that's better than par four. Par
it's
three.
pretty good. I
That's
think my
pretty good.
best is maybe 24.
Okay.
My best. I have to beat that. Maybe 23.
All right. Well,
It's a good game.
it's a good game.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you enjoy it.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what brought you back to this part of the world from California?
I have a show that I started in California. It's a traveling food and drink show.
Uh-huh.
It's a happy hour competition.
A happy hour competition.
And we try to find the best happy hours in the country. Meet good people, eat great food,
Oh.
good ambiance, you know, great
So
settings.
not like this happy hour that I'm doing the Laura Shepherd show.
This
You're
could
talking
be.
like
This could be.
well, we do have great food and drink afterwards, but you're saying usually you go to like a bar or something, an
A
actual restaurant.
Yeah, yeah. It's
That-
not like chicken wings and you know cheap beer. It's chef inspired food and craft cocktails and ambiance you can't get anywhere else. You can only go to that venue for that experience.
Okay, so Happiest Hour TV.
Happiest hour TV.
So, and you've been doing this, how, do you have a regular schedule or just whenever you find an awesome?
Well, I'm kind of in between seasons, so I'm trying to do season 1, season 2, season 3, and so forth. So we went from, to answer your question, we left Los Angeles. I bought an RV and I kind of transformed that into my my tour van. And I have 2 hosts, and my brother was helping me produce, and there was the 4 of us in the van. And we went across the country from Los Angeles to here. We stopped in Phoenix, Arizona, Austin, Texas, New Orleans, and then I had to fly my hosts back, but we're gonna shoot in St. Augustine. It's called the Best of the 10, you know, I-10.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if somebody thinks that they have the best happy hour, they can get in touch with you and send you. How did you choose somebody? How did you?
Just scour the internet for now, you know, check
Okay.
out what's going on, look at reviews, look at photos. You know, I have a very specific vision for what I want for the show. Stories of how the bars came to be and restaurant owners and struggles they went through during COVID and staying alive and, you know, keeping in business and everything. And having interviews with the owners and the managers has been a wonderful treat as well.
And what in the world? Lord of mercy, these people make up anything. Okay. Golf, hockey. What inspired you to? I mean, are you into food or drink or happy? Are you happy?
I am happy.
Okay.
I was actually out with my brothers a few times in Los Angeles, and we would do happy hours. It's the only time we could all get together because different schedules and everything. We're like, hey, come on down for happy hour. So we'd find the different happy hours and different price points and different foods and drinks, and we were like, well, this place kind of is not good, and this place was really good. Let's go back there. And then you start, you know, and I love creativity, and I love people being inspired about food and drinks, and the experience of happy hours is kind of the only time of day you can have that experience with people. So finding the best of that experience is what kind of drove my passion for that.
And how long does your show run? A particular amount of time each time, or does it depend?
The show will run. I'm kind of cutting them down. The original idea was to have an hour-long show where we visit in the same episode 3 locations.
Oh yeah.
And then the host judge the best of the 3 locations
Oh,
in
wow.
one episode. But that's too much. So we split it up: 1 episode, 1 location; 2nd episode, 2nd location;
Yeah.
3rd episode, 3rd location.
And then do we have? I mean, does it have to be a competition, or we just?
It's honestly, it's a tongue-in-cheek competition. It's more just kind of like Anthony Bourdain went out and kind of showed the world what's good out there.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do. I want people to see what's out there. Yeah.
Huh.
whoever wins, I mean, we're all winners, honestly. That's the whole point of the happiest hour is we find the best of the best, so being featured on the show means you're doing something right, no one's losing,
No one's unhappy.
No one's unhappy at the happiest hour.
And so who's your? So you're not in front of the camera. What are you? Just a van driver? What are you?
Well, I've been directing, shooting, and editing for almost 20 years, so I'm the visionary.
Okay.
The entire vibe of the show, how it looks, how it feels, how it's shot, how it's edited, the music choices, the lighting, everything is all from this sweaty brain.
And what were you? Were you just shooting for fun, or were you working in that field, or? What
I grew up here, then I went to LA to be a filmmaker and learn the art of the camera and the different lenses and lighting and setting a scene and setting a tone and making people feel something from a certain scene. And,
wow.
yeah.
Okay, so with this Laura Shepherd show, these days it's just as easy as sitting my phone up on a tripod.
You'd put me out of business.
But your show has you actually carry lights and.
I have lights. Generally, I like to use natural light.
Right.
It's most flattering for people. But I do have lights. I have a 3-camera setup. I sit the 2 hosts down, kind of how we're sitting.
Yeah.
I have 1 camera on this host, 1 camera on this host,
Yeah.
and a center camera as a 2-shot.
Yeah.
And just kind of cut in between, whatever makes sense.
Yeah.
You know?
And do you go traipsing around the restaurant with your camera, or they're
B-roll.
sitting at the table?
They're sitting at the table.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the restaurant, you pick a good looking table.
Good looking table, good ambiance, but then afterward, you want to see like this roof is amazing. You told me it's insulated and everything.
Yeah.
You can't see it on camera, but
No.
I would then go after the show and shoot the B-roll
Yeah.
and show the audience what the venue looks like and
Yeah.
what it feels like. And that's
Yeah,
a great thing.
we have B-roll for this show, but you got to be a patron.
You got to be a
You
patron.
gotta be a patron. You gotta be- and then you see a little bit of what happens behind the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so when are you filming your next one?
That is TBD. I
Okay.
kind of want to do it before the end of the year, but it depends on my hosts. They have a schedule out in Los Angeles. Trying to fly them back here before the end of the year, but if it doesn't happen, that's okay, because I'd rather produce quality content than rush it,
Right. And what is your dream? Dream big. Go ahead, follow your dream. What is your dream for
I would
this?
have pitched this thing to Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, Food Network, Travel Channel, Discovery. It doesn't matter. People need to see this thing.
Right.
Because they need to stay connected to not only the small businesses, but each other. And Happy Hour is a great time and place to do that.
And so, when do you think you can pitch it to these people? When you get a certain number
A certain
done?
number
or?
of following. I need
Oh,
followers.
you need
I
people
subscribers.
following.
Subscribers.
Okay, so how can we subscribe to your? Because look, people, it's so simple. It doesn't cost you a penny to subscribe
That's
to
right.
somebody or hit a like or a share.
Right.
So where can we go to actually subscribe?
So on Instagram, it's at Happiest Hour TV.
At Happiest Hour TV. That's what. Yeah, at Happiest Hour TV.
And then on YouTube, it's the same thing. And then I have the website is thehappiesthour.tv.
Yeah. So where would you want Instagram followers or YouTube followers or both? I mean, you want both.
I want both, but I think Instagram is the show is going to be on YouTube. Let's be honest. It's going to be on YouTube, but Instagram is a way to cultivate that audience and community, because it's more about community than just, hey, follow me and look what I'm doing. It's, what's your happiest hour?
Right.
What would you rather? Where would you like to see us go? What city should we go to next? Let's talk about it. Let's open up a discussion. So
Yeah.
Instagram first, and then follow YouTube and watch the show.
Yeah, it's interesting because this show is live on Facebook, and so we like followers there too.
Yes, we do.
And shares. And I don't know. Am I trying to pitch the show to somebody? Maybe. What is my goal? I've never.
What's your dream? What's your dream? What's your
I don't know. My dream is somebody puts some money in the tip jar before they leave this afternoon to have. You know what my goal? What my dream is right this second? I will be turning 60 at the end of October.
No, you won't.
I will be.
No, you won't.
I
don't
want.
believe it.
I want 60 patrons by
Okay.
my 60th birthday.
By
That
the
is
end of
my
October.
dream. By the end of October.
Let's
So
do
I
it.
dare you. And you can be a patron for as little as $1 a show. That's $2 a month. But you could do more.
Yeah, if you want
And
to.
I mean, I've been thinking, do I put out an ad for this? And like, there's all these GoFundMe things on,
Yes,
and I'm like, do I have to be crippled? And, oh, I'm so bad. Oh, please help me. You know, and this is it's like, oh, it's been so bad, but you've got to help me. You know, and I think that
Good acting.
but I could be an actress, but I'm not.
Oh, but you are. But you are. Ladies and gentlemen,
You're a
ladies and
performer. You're a performer.
But you know, and it is interesting. It's like when you're, it's like this show is a happy show.
Yeah.
The Laura Shepherd Show. It's always happy, interesting people. We talk about fun stuff. We, you know, usually share things here, and can you inspire people just by happiness, like your show?
Absolutely.
You know, can you get people inspired just because they're going for a good happy hour?
Yeah.
Not there's a competition and there's going to be a loser. Yeah. So it's worth is happiness worth paying for? Like happy content.
100%.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
You and I, we're gonna believe it. I believe it. It's worth okay.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about? Maybe your shoe size?
I think the song that you play in the beginning of the show is just incredible.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
absolutely
thank you. I
wonderful.
really
It's
appreciate
beautiful.
your
Very
saying.
inspirational, and I got a little emotional back there, and I was like, yeah, this is
Well,
very positive stuff. Good,
Yeah,
good work.
well, that's what I'm saying, and
Yeah.
it's like, that song was written because I was going through a horrible mess, and I would wake up every morning and it churning in my mind, and I decided that I was making myself sick, and so I wrote that song, and the point of the song is if there's something happening in your mind that's not making you happy, your mind can only do one thing at a time. So you start singing, something's going to happen, and it could be good. It could be good.
It could be good.
And so, I'm glad you appreciate that. So anytime you start worrying about your show, just start singing that.
Yeah, I
And
will.
then it changes. It could be good. I'm not saying it will be, because I can't promise nothing, but it could be.
It will be.
It will be.
It will be
So,
good.
and I appreciate your compliment, and I really appreciate the fact that you're about happy.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that we're going to have somebody come up here and talk about happy hours. It's interesting how
Yes.
this show
Yeah.
ends up.
Yay!
It's all full
funny.
circle.
It's funny how things happen. There was supposed to be other people on the show today, but they are not here. Happily for us, they did not show, and so we're going to talk about happy hours some more. Will you come up at the end with your dad, and we can play another song together?
Yes.
And all of that? Okay, great.
Thank you.
David. I really appreciate it. Good luck with your show.
Shall I keep this up
Yeah,
here?
just sit that right there. Yay, Diane! Come join us. Diane.
Hello.
Here you go, Diane. I want to sit on this because it makes me feel so important. Yeah, because then I'll be higher.
I have a higher challenge.
I have a higher talent. All right, well, Diane, this skirt, now you're doing a little bit of selling stuff for people on eBay.
So yeah, my COVID pivot moment, because like you, I've been in the film industry for 30 years. So my COVID pivot moment is I'm going to be an estate dealer. I'm going to be an antique dealer. Well, I always did costumes and film and all that. Anyway, so always loved clothes.
Yeah, there's another thing. It's like all of a sudden we got two film people here, you know.
Oh,
It is a weird, we call it
surprise.
synergy. We love synergy.
It's all coming together now.
And somebody check that camera to make sure that there was if there's any questions, we just need
Questions,
somebody to
comments.
check.
So anyway, so a
So,
friend
yeah.
of mine, so I'm working with an estate, and she has some fabulous stuff. As soon as I get it in a place where I can share that, I'll come back on your show and
Yeah.
share with everybody where.
In the
that's
meantime,
going.
I went by your house and I got this fabulous girl. I swear,
But we
I think
have
it's from
some
the
private
50s.
clients. I have some private customers, so we just want to show that.
But anyways, that's not what we're
Anyway,
here to talk
so-
about. So,
Pivoting again, pivot.
pivot.
It's a new word of
Pivot.
2020. Pivot. How am I going to make money now? No. Anyway, so I wanted to talk to you about my happy hour group, because when he said happy hour group, I'm like, well, I got a happy hour group. So I have a happy hour group. We started it about 5 years ago, and it was a spinoff from my writers group. We have a writers group, and we've been meeting for 10 years. And every Friday we would meet in the afternoon, and it would have to be in a bar. So, by then we'd spun right into happy hour. So it was like, okay, well, nobody wants to leave, so we all just went to happy hour. And that coincided with the other big boom that's been happening in St. Pete over the last 5 years, was this big explosion in restaurants and bars, and there was always something new going on, always a new place to go, and there's just an amazing culinary explosion happening in St. Pete right now. So this was our version of, so how it started was we would go to, every week, we would go to a new place for happy hour. Every Friday. Every week I'd post it on Meetup, we'd go to a new place and, you know, check it out and see what it was like. And like you had the experiences of, oh, this sucks, oh, that sucks, or oh, there's too many people, or oh, they were nice to us at first, and then 2 hours later they're like, get out. We had all those experiences, and because it's happy hour, so it's like people just come and mingle and stuff like that. And the other side of that was the law of attraction side. So we'd have people that show up for law of attraction that necessarily weren't drinkers. So that always kind of made a thing.
Okay, wait. The law of attraction. Law of attraction happy hour meetup, which is different from the happy people happy hour.
No, same thing.
Same thing, but two different names.
Same
you got to, oh Lord of mercy.
So we got a little, so it commingled, drunk people with law of attraction people, and some people kind of like the law of attraction people sometimes like, oh, I don't want to be around drunk people, so anyway, but the thing was just to encourage conversations about spirituality, where we are, what's happening, to really have those conversations and be able to open up and talk to people in a casual setting, not to necessarily like a classroom setting or anything like that. So that was one side of it, and it's really turned into quite an amazing thing. So a couple years ago, I decided it was too much to do it every week. So I asked a couple people to step up and help me coordinate. So now I have Richard, Megs doesn't do it all that much right now, but she's still in the mix a little bit, and Dennis. And they come and they're co-host with me. So Richard's been doing it. Richard kind of took the reins, and he's been really kind of running it for the past couple of years. And we've narrowed it down to the first Friday and the third Friday. And we're meeting at, we're switching it between two different places. The first, one time is the Canopy, and the other time is the Flute and Dram.
Okay, now wait a minute. So now you're not doing a new one every month.
That
like
was
these.
too much.
Oh, so these are your two favorite open mic or happy
These are
hours?
because jumping around, because we were getting so many people, and
Yeah.
jumping around every week was too hard for people to follow. So we just decided. Richard thought it was best to just stay with two places. Pick two places that's easy for people to find, and then it's kind of consistent and people can come. And it's worked. It's crazy. We're up to on Meetup. I think our numbers we're approaching 2,300 people.
Wow.
Could you imagine? You imagine the bar show? Yeah. So at the bar, and like 23 people, 100 people show up. No. On a Friday night. Now we end up with on average, we're about 150 people. We're about 150 people at each happy hour. Is about our group size. And it comes and goes, and we get a ton of new people that come in town, like, people that have never been here before, people, it's really funny, people that like show up and they're like, oh, this is a nice town. What's it called again?
And what time does your happy hour start?
5:30 to 7:30.
5:30 to 7:30. And the next one will be?
First Friday.
First Friday, where?
Yeah. I think it's the Flute and Dram.
The
You
Flute
gotta
and
check the
Dram.
Meetup site, and you
Gotta
gotta
check the
sign
Meetup.
up.
Sign up on
Sign
Meetup.
up.
Yeah, Meetup. If y'all don't know, Meetup is a very interesting website. There are
Yeah.
meetups. When I first came to town, I looked at the Meetup site, and there's meetups about everything. And I'm looking, and I'm like, there was the anarchist meetup
Anarchy
group.
meetup site.
And I was there. I was just like, what is this?
I
It
saw
turns out
them
it-
one time. I saw them one time at the Globe, way back when Meetup was first coming
So
out.
it doesn't,
Yeah.
if you don't know about Meetup and you're new to town, look it up. There are meetups. You go to the
Everything.
site and there are meetups about everything. I guess anarchist must have been at the top of the list or something. And I had just arrived and I thought, wow, I wonder wonder
just
what
like,
they're about.
what crazy world is that? I know. I was like,
There you go.
these people were gathering at the Globe, and I was like, what is this about? And that's, I think, the first time I found out about Meetup, because it's like they had a little Meetup sign, and then all these people were bringing these like really weird looking things in to share.
There you go.
I was
So,
just like, anyway.
you know, if happy hour ain't your thing, maybe anarchist. So we'll give. Okay. Well,
So,
anything else you want to say about it?
Just, y'all come, welcome, love to have you,
I'll be back.
love to talk to you about future episodes of your TV show, whatever, where
Yeah,
you're
maybe
gonna
you could
film.
just do little Instagram posts of
I'll just give
what's
you my
happening.
2 cents on, oh, that's good, that one's good.
She's been to
That
every
one's good, that
she's
one's
been
good.
to every happy hour. In
It
the-
was
in
my
the-
goal, but I have fallen short in the past couple of years.
God,
The past
okay.
couple of years, it's kind of fallen off. But that was my original goal.
Aim
was to go
high,
to
that's the
every,
thing.
every Friday, a different happy hour. That was my goal.
Okay, well,
All right,
I would like
Miss
to.
Laura,
Can I
thank
give you
you.
this little gift?
What do I
Somebody
get? Oh, I love that.
gave this. Somebody's mother had passed away, and he didn't know what to do with all her old scarves. And I love old scarves.
Aw,
And
that's
this one is
beautiful.
made in Japan. It's rayon. It's and it's
fabulous.
beautiful. So you can either keep it or sell it, whatever. But this is
We'll put
my
it in
gift.
the archives.
Yes,
It'll
this is
go
my
in
gift
the-
to you, and it
Thank
won't take up too
you.
much space.
Thank you, thank you.
There you go. I like to
All
give people a
right.
little gift for.
Thank you, Miss Laura.
Oh my
Mwah.
God.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna
All
play a song, and then we're gonna get, Dave and Joe back up, and I have little gifts for you all too.
All right.
I hadn't thought about this song. Isn't that thing beautiful?
It's
That's
pretty.
like beautiful rayon scarf. Okay.
Tea for two.
It hurts me to it hurts me to part with it, but there we go.
Tea for two.
I hadn't thought about this song in a long time, but stone soup, some like it hot. Stone soup, that's water and rocks. Step right up and feel the heat. Step right up in your bare feet, your bare feet, your bare feet. Step right up in your bare feet, your bare feet, your bare feet. Step right up in your bare feet. That's me and my dirty old feet. That's one of the advantages of being single. Stone soup, you add to the pot. Stone soup, look what we got. Stir it up, ooh, add the beets. Stir it up, and it sure is sweet. Sure is sweet, sure is sweet. Stir it up, and it sure is sweet. Stone soup, it's a full pot. Stone soup, let's share it hot. Tip it up, ooh, mind the heat. Tip it up, that's a fine treat, a fine treat, a fine treat. Tip it up, it's a fine treat, fine treat, a fine treat. Tip it up, it's a fine treat. Stone soup, it's a full pot. Stone soup, let's share it hot. Tip it up, woo, mind the heat. Tip it up, Lord, it's a fine treat, a fine treat, a fine treat. Tip it up, it's a fine treat, fine treat, a fine treat. Tip it up, it's a fine treat. And we don't mind, just come on up how you are. Your bare feet, your bare feet. Step right up in your bare feet. Come as you are. All right, we're getting close to the end of the show. David and Joe, if you all will come back up, we will come back up. Oh yeah, thank you. Tips in the tip jar. Yay!
Isn't that
See,
comfortable?
people, you got that. It is very comfortable. I see you've added that little pity pad to
It
it.
came with it.
It came with that little
Yeah.
pad. I've never seen. When I was busking around in Europe 30 years ago, there was a guy, and he was traveling all over the world with one of these cajones, and he would he had all his possessions stuffed on the inside. And he carried it like a suitcase. And then when he played, he would pull all his clothes out and throw them on the ground next to himself. And then he'd play, busking for money, you know.
Throw it back inside
and then
and
he'd
take off.
pack it back in there, and off he would go. Do you guys want to do one more little song?
Yeah.
All right, do
You
one
wanna,
more.
You want to jam with us?
I don't know. Is it? Are they simple? No. Go. You guys go. You guys play one, and then we'll play one together.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds
We'll make
good.
you jam with me. Ha ha.
Ah, I like that.
Well, this one you should all know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sing along.
Yeah, the kind of the sing-along, of
Right.
course. Something's happening in here. What it is ain't exactly clear. Playing some rain with the gun over there. Telling me I got to beware. Think it's time to stop, baby. Watch that sound. Everybody look what's going down. There's battle lines being drawn. Nobody's right if everybody's wrong. Young people speaking their minds, getting so much resistance from behind. Now we stop, baby, watch that sound. Everybody look what's going down. It's going down. It's going down. What a field day for the heat. 1,000 people in the street. I sing songs, some carrying signs. Mostly saying hurry for our side. Please now we stop, baby, watch that sound. Everybody look what's going down. Paranoia strikes deep into your life, it will creep. It starts when you're always afraid. Step out of line and come take you away. Things time to stop, hey, watch that sound. Everybody look what's going, you better stop. Hey, watch that sound. Everybody look what's going, you better stop. Hey, watch that sound. Everybody look what's going down. It's going down. What's going down? What's going down?
All right, there you go. I'm going to take this from you. Look, I wanted to, it's nice that you all are culinary enthusiasts because I want to give you, these are some little berries from my tree around the corner there. They're delicious.
Alright, thank you.
These are this is dried moringa. You can make tea or add it to food. You can look that one up. It's very good for you.
You roll it and smoke it.
You could do that. I'm not sure. This is some lemongrass that you can make tea out of. And these are some flowers because even boys need flowers. You take those home and enjoy them.
Thank you so much.
Thank
We're,
you.
uh,
Sweet.
I like to end the show with a song I wrote called Carry My Rain in a Bushel Basket.
Oh, I love this song.
That's right.
Yes.
So, it's like an A, and it's just like 1, 4, 5, 1. You know, A, B, E, A, round and around. All right. Yeah, this is a good song. Carry your troubles in a bushel basket. You know, carry your rain in a bushel basket. It'll all fall out before you get there. In New Zealand, they don't have bushel baskets, and everybody kept saying, "What are you on about?" A bushel basket. Don't jump freight trains when they roll by. Don't like the blues, I'll tell you why. I go downtown when I want to smoke. Oh, I treat life like a joke. I won't go singing in my things to say. I think we need to say hi, Diane. No, somebody said that.
Oh, say
And
something. Yeah,
yay!
Brittany.
All right,
Hi,
folks.
Brittany.
Yay! Love you,
Hi,
Brittany.
Brittany.
We
Okay.
love our shipping.
Yay! We love you and all
Yeah,
the
lots of
wonderful
hearts
stuff.
coming your
Oh,
way.
yay!
Lots
Okay,
of love.
bye.